Don't forget to like,
comment, and subscribe if you're a couple who want to get some.
No, you just look.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
No, you just look and be quiet. Okay. Hey y'all, we are currently at the Vision Board party. Everybody is basically just putting together their 2020 visions and things that they're going, the different things that they desire to go on in the next year. So we have a list of different things.
You have to accomplish your goals, that's what you're doing.
That basically, I'm gonna give
types of people. You got the type of people who.
You know what? We're gonna say this later because you're not gonna be able to hear me because all you hear is my husband talking.
Worried about the bottom line.
I'm trying to say somebody's thought. This is not what this is about. That's not what this is about right now.
The vision board, because in order for us to get our vision done, I have to make more money. In order for me to make more money, I have to consult with more people about costs. You see what I'm saying? See how impromptu that was? She thought I wasn't listening. I'm like, oh well, I'm just gonna turn this off. We'll do it later because he ain't listening. Clearly was listening to everything she said because that's of the importance. But networking is also important, so I have to network.
The Lord says be specific. When you petition Him, you have to be specific. So I'm specific. I want a house, but I don't want a house that I don't want. I don't want a house that doesn't have all the things that I want in it.
I'm gonna say this, young lady. My pet peeve was a closet when we bought our house.
You needed more closet space?
Because she has all of the closets.
It's not the fact that you needed more closet space. Your closet space was probably ample,
right.
But it was taken over.
Exactly.
Because even now,
so
I think
I needed, yes, I wanted walking, I wanted playing room.
They need their own. Then we won't have to worry about cleaning it out. This is Fonda. She's our host. I was just talking to his aunt about getting a Y membership. Did you tell me you had a Y membership?
Not a Y. I'm at Gold, but the Y is good.
Because you've been going every morning. You still going every morning?
Not every morning now,
But
I've
going
been going at least 3 times a week.
Good.
Yes.
I want to get one for the wives, but like our whole family.
Because
That's
that's
gonna
what I'm saying.
be.
Yeah, it's worth it.
So we're gonna put it on.
Extracurricular activities. That'd be great.
See, they're playing. Well, Dylan's playing for Upward now, and they were so
Hard. I want to. That's in my future to get a car. Not right now, because You wanted a
SUV.
truck.
Yeah.
SUV.
You gonna get rid of your car?
Yeah, but I traded in. But SUV and the car note and daycare, that's too much.
But don't you have a Lexus now? You don't want a Lexus truck?
No, they don't. They're not big enough, and they're too expensive. So I've been looking at Infinity QX80.
Okay.
I found some good prices on them, and when I looked up SUVs and the spacing, that the QX80 has the best space.
But see, at least you had the 2 girls, so y'all see if y'all go somewhere, y'all can ride one more girl. We can't ride nobody.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going.
Yeah.
Can't nobody come
Good
on.
with y'all.
So I need a whole 3rd row.
But I want a full functional 3rd row too, though.
This is a thumbnail. Stop. Stop. Having 6. We supposed to be
They think this side of the camera froze.
That's a real good one.
Stop. Because he don't have sense. Okay, it's unfroze. Go. Family, love, and friendship. More flowers. I'm writing on it.
Okay. So if you write that on there, that means that you would be buying me more flowers, but you never bought me one flower.
I tried to buy flowers today.
You bought that flower today?
No, you wouldn't let me buy. Oh, you
No,
bought
the flower.
Shut up. I tried to buy some flowers today,
For herself.
because he didn't buy me the flowers, so I'm not gonna wait on
The
him.
whole reason she has the idea of flowers is because I bought her flowers that sit next to the bed and they're starting to die.
They
So
dead.
They're not.
They're dead. Some of them are in the trash
They're
already.
kind of like ghost on power. Like you think they dead, but if you realize that they're alive, then
Dead. They dead.
all right. Career and prosperity. How can I create financial freedom doing what I love?
More YouTube videos.
More YouTube videos.
Or I'm not even gonna say more.
More YouTube videos to get more subscribers. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell your friend.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
But not just more YouTube videos. Streams of income.
Yes.
Streams of income.
I got in the prayer.
Also, sell more cars.
There you go.
That's kind of a me thing. Stivers Ford. Stivers Ford. Montgomery.
I did it for 30 years.
Just saying before you all came that what he used to do every month is write out his goals for the month.
Okay.
Every month, because when you're working on commission, you get,
Yeah, especially 100% commission.
Yeah.
exactly, and that's what he
Is
did.
everyone like that? Cause I
Pretty much. But I enjoyed it because it kept me on my knees.
Yeah, it lets you know, like if you working 100% commission, it lets you know if you don't have a grind, if you ain't got the grit, then you ain't gonna get it.
What I like about that
And they gonna run you out the
set your
business.
own salary. It just
Exactly.
depends on how bad you want it.
Yeah.
You get out there.
the things that kind of spoke to Vonda about us. Faith and family, you know, that's big to both of us. She picked this right here because she liked the fact that it's really, it's just a picture of a room. She thought it was really clean.
Okay. So that's my goal, to have the house like that all the time, all rooms.
Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. We're gonna work on that.
Okay.
Whatever.
Did you choose this song for your presentation?
No.
You know what movie it is.
I mean, a lot of the things that I chose on here, definitely the house here. I want us to go to get a second home. Some real estate investments is why I got this apartment building up there. Some on my short list. And us traveling the world a little bit more. We try to get out a little bit. And she got the strong and sexy and gym and fitness.
Standing together.
And
Food and nutrition, eating well.
yeah, so.
And this, I like this one. It says, the greater the storm, the brighter the rainbow. So sometimes things get hard and feel like giving up, but once you stick it out, things get better. So get back in the game.
Okay, so for the Henderson family, the most important thing is to make sure that we put God first and everything else will kind of follow. We kind of taking some of the things that we started in 2019 and kind of rolling them over. The biggest thing, in my opinion, will be the YouTube. The YouTube channel, it gives you all the opportunity to kind of look at our family and our element. Just, you know, see how we go about our everyday life. My wife is really big on vlogging, so that's something that her and my son enjoy tremendously, so that's something that we want to kind of enhance and kind of build up our following in 2020. You can never forget to pray today, so we're really big on prayer. She takes the boys to school, I take my daughter to school. Every morning we do a prayer with them, praying over them, praying over each other going into the workplace. With all the craziness that's going on in the world today, with me being in the Army, my wife gave me this saying that she definitely wants me to stay safe.
I pray his safety, and even for you as well, Keith. Anybody else in the military? Okay, that we don't have to deal with any deployments.
Yes.
Like,
Amen.
I mean, you know, that's my prayer every single day. Like keeping you at home with us. Sorry.
She snuck this one in on me, but I love it. I love what it says. If plan A fails, remember that there are 25 other letters.
Yeah.
So don't get discouraged by, you know, an obstacle that comes, you know, with the first thing that you're trying to do. Our boys right now are in private school at Evangel Christian Academy. One of them plays basketball, and it was a blessing that we were able to get both of them on scholarship this year. That was something that was, you know, a blessing to our family, dealing with a high school child who was in a public school, kind of like a, you know, not so good environment. We want to make sure they stay there in 2020. We definitely want to buy a home. Right now we're renting, but we want to actually get a home of our own. We don't want to lose sight of each other in 2020. We have 3 kids. Working with them, as you know, can kind of be kind of strenuous, and you know, they pull you all different ways, but we never want to lose sight of each other, so we want to make sure that we continue to love and stay in love with each other. And I love cooking, so that's where this comes in. We're asking for a miracle and actually just an avenue for me to be able to get a food truck. I want to have a food truck so that it'll be something that I can leave a legacy to my kids. That's pretty much it.
It's good.
So we went to prayer this morning, and he talked about growth areas, and in the car we talked about areas that we want to grow in unity and as a couple. And some of the areas that we talked about was in our relationship, in our finances, in our physical, and also in our work.
The main thing up here in green is financial growth, our financial life. As we go along with the year, we try to set goals to where we're able to increase in any way we can.
I mean, the words that we have are beyond. We want to go beyond what we're doing now. I put beyond because I don't want us to have limits. I want us to just I want God to order our footsteps to where we're not setting boundaries on ourselves. That we're just gonna go beyond what we think is possible in our workplace, in our career, and just allow God to show us so we can discover what we need to do next and be bold about it. Everything.
None of this matters
without God.
That's good.
He's the head. So.
And then this last thing in the bottom, it just says in pursuit of wholeness instead of happiness, wholeness. So that just encompasses the whole part.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right? First.
Is we didn't put, I will say this, we didn't put God in there, but God truly is the head of our lives. She put on here debt free, and I'm glad she did because that's something that we're working strongly on this year.
I also said don't worry, pray, because a lot of times, especially in the evenings, after everybody is asleep, I'm worrying about, you name it, just anything. And so I need to rest more and just pray. Yeah. We both want to work on having a healthy diet, but I want to lose some pounds. I need to.
And I do as well.
Yeah. We used to travel a lot before the children, but we haven't so much by ourselves. So we want to travel, and I have spa because mommy needs a little relaxation. And then the main thing is home sweet home. We plan on, well, we're in the process of making a few home improvements, and we want to put our house on the market and move because we have outgrown our current home. Being grateful. A lot of times we overlook the small blessings, and I just need to work on being more grateful.
Fresh start, I thought it might be a kid, you know, that could be a fresh start. You know, in marriage and in relationships as a whole, you go through some things at times, and sometimes you get off track, and sometimes it takes a fresh start to get everything back in line.
Okay, so we are just leaving from our couples date night vision board party.
It's a great thing to do for couples. If you're a couple and you have some things that you want to try to do.
See, you've got to talk too long and the light about to change. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.
Peace.